Oh my god. Wow. Hello Terraria enthusiasts. My name is James and welcome back to another round of Featherworthy. I am really settling into that intro. At first I thought, sounds a little undramatic. Now I kind of like it. Hey, welcome back. It's another day of this amazing seed. And let me just start by saying thank you for your amazing patience on this episode. I let you all know via a community post, but I spent one day picking up my brother, and for those that asked, he is doing great, so I'm super happy on that front. And then I had a video to make for Chippy Gaming that was time sensitive, so I had to take some days away. But hey, I'm back, and what a time to be back. Seriously, the last episode was just incredible, and I thought, you know what, we can't top that. We need to take some time off. Now, that last episode, though, was killer. 2 Eye of Cthulhu's, I never knew that was a thing. I didn't. And I think a lot of you didn't know it as well. And it made for a great moment. So, what are we doing today? Well, we are going to mix things up at the very start, and then we have a very boring episode. I'm going to try and make it exciting. I'll make it as good as possible. That's all I can say. But it's going to be a little boring. So, to kickstart things, we are going to do the King Slime. That's right, King Slime. I had a pretty big think about this one, if I'm being honest, because I kind of had a map like kind of laid out in my head about the boss progression that we could take, and I just thought, you know what, let's skip King Slime. We don't need him. I don't need a slime mount. I don't need the royal gel. I don't need ninja armor. I don't need any of it. And then I thought to myself, you know what, if you're gonna do something that is as wild as this series, we may as well just do it for the fun of it. You know, like, let's not skip things to be, you know, ultra hardcore. Let's just do them because we can do them. You know what I mean? So, a little bit of history with this one. When I did the trial run for this series, I saw King Slime and died to it pretty quickly for the video I was going to make for Chippy Gaming. So, I've never beaten it, and I actually don't remember it all that well. I'm pretty sure it was just a bit large. Like, it was King Slime, maybe half a size bigger, something like that. I think that was its big gimmick. But we'll see today. We'll see. So hopefully you've all been well while I've been away. Did everybody have a good weekend? I used to ask that a couple of weeks ago, and everyone was like, James, come on, lockdown, weekends, do they exist? I think they exist now. I think we're definitely in a time where weekends are weekends. I know a lot of you are back at studies, or you're back at work, or you're back doing whatever you want to do, right? Me, I'm still inside. I work from home, so nothing's really different for me. But if you had a good weekend, do let me know. I had a good weekend. I had some family round, socially distanced, and that was quite nice. Me and Court spent yesterday going for this really long walk around our city, and it was really nice. We got a little bit of sun, which is very rare, because we weren't meant to have any sun, because it's meant to be autumn in Britain. Technically, autumn's... Oh my god. Wow. Jesus, yeah, I was just about to say, that thing's going to teleport. Oh my god. I don't remember it being that big at all. Like, wow. I'm going to lose. Look at that. In my mind, the King Slime was, I want to literally say half that size. Yeah, I knew I'd mess this up because I let it teleport. You got to keep it on a flat. You can't be doing that. Wow. Okay. Okay. See, this episode's exciting. That's wow. Just wow. Yeah, that actually really shocked me. I really don't remember it being that big. I feel like maybe it's had a change. I don't know. Maybe. That is massive. That is huge. Maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know what's happened, but that is absolutely ridiculously big. I love it. I really do love it. We just got to be careful. We need to do it literally in an area where it's not going to teleport, because I think once you've teleported, it's game over. Now, do we need 20 slime for a slimy crown? I think we do. So I might need to go kill a slime or two to get this. But actually, if I teleport over here, do I have a guide? Hey, look at that. How you doing, Brandon? Brandon, hi. Crown, please. Yeah, you need 20. Okay. All right, brand new day. Let's try round 2. I have pretty high hopes for this one. I feel like the tester run was exactly that. Just a tester run. So, I don't know if any of you saw it, because I don't know how many of you actually check out the community page for Chippy's Couch. I don't really know what it's like, because I don't often see my creators that I watch post in there very often. I know that PewDiePie, Felix uses it quite often, but I have notifications for that, so I always see them. But anyway, in case you didn't see it, Mythical Water, the amazing artist behind Small Chippy, actually posted an animation based on some of the random stuff that I say in these Let's Play episodes. And seriously, I was watching it with Court, and I didn't realize just how random half the stuff I say is. Because when I'm recording, I'm just in a zone, and I really don't think about it all that much. And then you play it back and you're like, wow, that was great. I loved it so much. And I don't know what it is about the whole thing. It sounds very self-indulgent, but it just makes you feel like a real YouTuber. I know that that's odd, but there's just something so magical about somebody taking something you've said and spending the time and animating it and making it funnier than it actually is. I think it's incredible, and I'm so honored to have something like that. Like, seriously, it's crazy. The story with me and Mythical Water is basically somebody linked me a post from the PewDiePie subreddit. I don't know how many months ago. It might even be close to a year ago. And basically she had drawn a collection of ducks of all these different YouTubers. It had like PewDiePie. I think I had like Jacksepticeye, RT Game, probably Call Me Kevin. And then there was me, and I was just like, wow, like, I'm in this picture with all of these amazing people who I really respect, and it was just, yeah, it was just incredible. So, I think I posted it to Twitter. Maybe I tagged them, maybe I didn't, I can't remember. Maybe they found me from it, I don't know. Because it was a while ago. But it was just amazing. And that's the history. So I'd make a pretty good duck. That's definitely the truth. Yeah, I'd make an incredible duck. Maybe I should be the next human quack Easter egg, if there ever is one, because, you know, Mythical Water's already proven I've got the styling down. You know, this was a duck with a red hat. Pretty sure it had, like, a grey cape, something like that. It was incredible. Okay, so this is normal King Slime sized, but I might be wrong on this. Is it moving faster? It seems like it was moving a bit frantic when it swiped me just before, but that might be because it just kind of got me at a bad angle. Okay. Oh, it's so good to have the rocket boots. Imagine trying to do this without the rocket boots in this area. I don't think it'd go very well. I think you might be dead. Yeah, stay down there. This is the old rope method. Just standing up on a platform. All right, I think we're going to do this. I actually do. It'd be incredible if we got the pet, because then it would actually feel like worthwhile for doing it. You know, like in terms of just items. No, no. Oh my god. I knew it was moving differently. I knew it. I didn't trust that King Slime. I knew it was moving shady. So that's what it does. It gets you right at the end with that. That is good. Very modded. And I love that. Like I said at the start, this series will blend vanilla and modded. It really will. And that's going to come true in other ways, which I don't know if I'm allowed to say. But I got a message from a mod developer, keeping this vague, in case I'm not allowed to say. But they were just like, that twins fight, pre-hard mode twins fight, would make something incredible in a mod. And I'm just like, yeah, it would. And that's what this is all about, blending the two worlds together. Right, now we're just, well, I won't collect slimes now. We'll do another King Slime fight before the end of the day. But we're going to move on to the rest of the episode. So the rest of the episode, the boring part, is going to be about fishing. Yeah, that's right, fishing. Look, fishing is kind of boring. Most people that say otherwise are definitely over 60. But we're going to do fishing, and the reason I'm going to do this is because I would really like that balloon accessory, because I know me, and I know what I'm like with Skeletron, and I know that I need that vertical jump. Real quick, how much is this? 3 gold, gotta be done. Alright, cool. I'm a big Doctor Who fan, I gotta get the feds. That seems appropriate. But this is the fishing I'm gonna do, because I got a lot of people reaching out saying, James, just so you know, you don't have to go get the balloon pufferfish. You can go and get sky crates. That's kind of cool. I thought I'd read, I think I'm wrong. I thought I'd read that sky crates were still locked when you fish them up in this mode. Once again, I am probably wrong on that one. So I thought about it and I was just like, right, well, if we can get sky crates or we can get a balloon pufferfish, I would rather go for the balloon pufferfish, mainly because it's going to be a lot faster to actually obtain. Because the chance you can just pull that up out of a pretty standard crate, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain it can pop up in like the weakest of crates and the best of crates, something like that. Whereas a sky crate is rare, so I'd rather go for. But then again, what are you going to get from a sky crate? You're going to get one of the sky items, and we could actually really do with those sky items. So now I'm kind of torn. And I've talked myself out of my own plan. Okay, let me grab some rope. I think we might go Sky Islands then. I've genuinely talked myself out of it. I think you lot are right. But are you right? Because the chances are we'll probably get normal crates way faster than we will Sky crates. I am so torn. I am. I'm very torn. I'm going to take a grav. A lot of you pointed out that I did miss a floating island over here. I saw a little bit of the rain, basically, and I just thought, oh, I'm not going to bother with that because it doesn't really matter, because we can't basically open them up anyway. So let me go find this floating island. I'm fairly certain that it was going to be a water one, if I remember right. Ah, this was it. Yeah, this was the one. You all pointed it out. Okay, good on you. Love to see it. So I guess we do a little bit of fishing up here. I wonder, do you actually have to start converting out this area to make it better? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there a method to this where we need to flatten it out so that it's... Do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain water in Terraria, but I'm fairly certain it kind of goes like this motion. So if this is not right, it just doesn't kind of do the job. I can't remember. Do you know what? I did a whole fishing run back in Terraria 1.2.4. And I really thought that everything I learned on that series would stick with me forever. No, it didn't. And that's always the case when I play Terraria. I am one of the... Well, to be fair, out of everybody posting today, I'm the only person that's been posting since day one, which is pretty wild. There's nobody else posting that's a day one-er. But I am also one of the worst, and I love that. And it's actually true. I'm not even joking. I mean, you lot know that. You lot know that. It is always the funniest thing to see people debate if I'm any good at Terraria. The answer is no. I'll never claim otherwise. Okay. And just real quick, I just want to see, can these harpies get in actually? I should probably just leave it a second. Because if they can get in, this is just going to be a bit of a nightmare. Alright, so that one went under. So we need to make a lip. A lip. I don't know why I'm making that pronounced P. There we go. Right. Right. Now we fish. If I pull a sky crate on the first... No. I was going to say, if I pull one on the first one, it's going to be pretty hype. So I think what I'll do is I will burn through all of my... my worms. We've got 28. We'll get through that pretty quickly without any kind of fishing or crate potion. It would be good to get a crate potion, but I'm pretty sure, and this is one thing, I learned this the other week when I did the Summoners run, because I really needed crates in that. I'm fairly certain, oh no wait, is it fishing power? I know one of them is in a beehive, and we haven't found a beehive yet. A Damsel Fish. Isn't that, oh no, I was going to say, isn't that a quest fish? But it's not. Yeah, so I'll burn through all of these, all 28, and then we'll come back and we'll all look at the loot. So actually, while I'm fishing, I do actually have a story to share. I was going to bring this up the other day, and then I got basically roped into making the Chippy Gaming video once again, because it ended up being time sensitive. Basically, the reason I got to go and be able to pick up my brother from the hospital is because I managed to secure a wheelchair. Now, because of his injuries, he's not going to be able to walk for some time, you know, good couple of months, but that's all right. Small price to pay for being so lucky with this accident. But the reason he was still in there is because the hospital wouldn't let him leave without a wheelchair, and they were really struggling to source a wheelchair for him to use because obviously if you're only using it for a couple of months, The hospital give you one, you use it, you know, it gets sanitized and it goes back. Makes sense, right? It's just part of the NHS. But basically, I was like, all right, let's go get a wheelchair. So I knew nothing about wheelchairs, absolutely zero. But I learned so much the other day about it. And I'd seen on Argos, they had, Argos is like a shop in Britain. They had like a good wheelchair. No, they had like a fairly priced wheelchair and then a premium wheelchair that was like double the price. And the premium one looked more like what he actually needed. And I was like, right, it'd be great if I could get the premium one. So I did some like shopping around and I found a second-hand website. And this woman was selling a brand new version of the wheelchair that I was like, that would be amazing. And she lived around the corner, like literally around the corner, and she was selling it for half the price. I was like, this is real good. It was in a box and everything. So I ring her up and I'm just like, hey, can I buy this wheelchair? And she's like, yeah, of course. And I go round and I've got like my masks and my gloves on. And she's like, oh, so it's clearly not for you. As I like walk into her drive. I was like, no. I was explaining it's for my brother and that. And she basically said, she was like, oh, so the reason why it's brand new is because Amazon sent me two by accident. And I said to Amazon, hey, do you want to pick up the second one? Because I don't need it. And, you know, I've been giving it for free, basically. And they were just like, nah, you can keep it. We can't be bothered to pick it up. Because Amazon do that sometimes if it's a big item. And this was a big item. Anyway, I buy it off her for half price, which is great. Like half price of the premium price. And she was like, don't worry, love. This money, it's all going to my charity. And I'm just like, that is wholesome. Because she did everybody a big favor by selling it for half price. She didn't have to do that. You know, she could have sold it for full price and then donating the money to charity. It was amazing. It was just such a lovely moment. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of those little moments that will always stick with you, just because it was just so sweet. And it was really nice. It was a good little wheelchair, to be fair. I had a good little wheeling around in it. Good fun. But yeah, he's grateful to have it. And it was nice to pick him up. It was good. So I'm just having a quick little look on the Terraria wiki as I do a little bit of fishing. And it says that a sonar potion is made out of water leaf and coral. I'm fairly certain I've got a bunch of water leaf at home. So a part of me is thinking, do we leave? Do we go get a sonar potion and maybe come back during the day when the fishing powers have been increased? I think that's the clever move. You know, like instead of just collecting 1 million bass. But then again, I'm probably going to spend the bass on making food anyway. So it's kind of hit or miss. All right, I'm down to my last bait, and that was actually it. The timing of that was incredible because I was stringing along on that one bit of bait for a while. I decided instead of going to get a sonar potion, I would see it through to the end. We would use all 28 pieces of bait, and then now we can all play the Terraria Lottery. This is going to be a good example of why you don't gamble, alright? Me, I don't gamble on anything but Terraria. I don't buy scratch cards. I don't buy the lottery. I don't do anything like that, right? But we're playing the Terraria Lottery, and it's probably not going to go all that well. Should we just farm this for feathers real quick? Is that? No, it's not that important. Right, we're off home. So you will be surprised by the loot. I definitely was. Okay, so that was probably about, I want to say about 15 minutes of, 15 minutes sounds right, yeah. Probably about 15 minutes of fishing. So in the grand scheme of life and all the hours I've put in, not so bad. Let me dump away some of this stuff, some of the stuff that we didn't already have. Because I want this to be a nice, clear inventory so that we can open up a bunch. So, starting off with the fish. 13 damsel fish. I would say a moderate amount. 34 bombfish. Legitimately very excited about that because I have run out of gel. 114 bass. We've got enough bass to survive a long time. So 1 golden crate, 1 iron crate, 1 sky crate, and 9 wooden crates. Let me tell you, I googled this as I was fishing. Apparently, you have a 100% chance to either get a Star Fury, a red balloon, or a lucky horseshoe. So this is a 1 in 3 scratch card, and then the rest are like whatever. So we'll start with the 1 in 1s first. Bam. Little bit of ore, little bit of money. That money is actually incredible. 4 gold. So ore again. An aglet. Okay. That would have been good if we had needed it. Hunter potions, pretty good. Bait is good. Generic. 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 Average. Bit of gold. Bit of mana. Bam. Swiftness. Fairly decent loot. Fairly decent loot. The 5 gold, pretty legit. Okay, let's go with the iron next. Bam. Ginger beard. No. Just no. Just no. It don't look good because it don't work on my character. What is that about? Oh wait, is it 'cause it's in the wrong slot? No, it just doesn't. Really? Why doesn't that work? Is it in the wrong spot? That is awful. Equip in the social spot. Oh, that's rubbish, that. That's going on the 1.4.1 changelog. Okay, gold next. Bam. Really rubbish. Okay, and the final one, the 1 in 3, we want the red balloon. Bam. Oh my god. And it's menacing. Wow. Okay, great. Great. Amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. The rest, I don't care too much about. That is a winner right there. We just won the Terraria Lottery. And I'm stoked. Okay. We're going to sell that. Let's sell these because I know I won't use them. And we'll keep the bait because we will be doing more fishing in the future. Sell that. And then I'll keep the rest. The rest is good. We'll have to make a cooking pot. I was thinking about this while I was when I was fishing, and I thought to myself, if I am going to put in the effort to get this red balloon, and it's more effort than I would usually put in, I said to myself, I'm going to go grab a what's it called? What's the item called? A blizzard in a bottle. I'm going to grab a blizzard in a bottle. I think if we're going to put in that effort, we have to. Wow. Is that all it takes to make a calming potion? I have legitimately never made a calming potion in my life. We'll make a new chest. We'll call this fishing. Look at that. Man, what a great day. I sat down today. I said to Court, I was like, man, I hope today's recording goes well because I'm in such a good mood for it. And it has. And by goes well, I simply do mean I hope the loot ends up being good. Because bad loot makes a bad episode sometimes. Yeah, we're off to the ice biome. And we're going to go grab a blizzard in a bottle. This was actually recommended by you lot, to be fair. In one of the previous episodes where I kind of dipped in and dipped out. You were saying that I should have stuck around, get the blizzard in a bottle. You're right. I should have done. So I'm going to make it so. Mainly because if we're going to put in effort for vertical speed and distance and all that good stuff, we may as well go all the way. Got to go all the way, you know? No half measures. Fantastic episode of Breaking Bad for anybody that's seen it. And also a good phrase. I really should be grabbing these. I need to get into the habit of it. I feel like a child grabbing these. It's dead weird. Because this is something I would always do when I used to play Terraria back when I was 14. Because I would never take the method of blowing up the shadow orbs. Doing the... God. Why did my voice break then? So, yeah, it's because I said I'm 14. But no, for real. Doing the Eater of Worlds back in the day was all about making the rotten meat chunks summit. God, what is up with my brain today? I'm really struggling to get by with some of these words. That's okay. It is very hot in Britain today. But I'm not going to moan about it like I usually would. Because I'm actually just genuinely so grateful for that heat. Alright, so first chest. Not so good. Not so good. But that's alright. There's still plenty of potential. Plenty of hope. Alright, another chest. Let's check it out. I've got big hopes. Alright, it's a Snowball Launcher. That's alright. That is a fairly decent item. What is that? I really can't see that painting. Oh god, look at that. Christ. What is that? American Explosive. I don't know about that one. Alright, another chest. Fingers crossed. This might be the one. Hey! Alright, okay. This is a good day. I'm going to take that ice machine, mainly because probably just going to sell it, to be honest. May as well sell it. Do we take this? Don't think I need those. Yeah, alright. We're good to go. What a banger of an episode. The only problem is I need the gel now so that we can do King Slime. They said I'd do another one today. So what do we do? I guess if it's daytime back home, we just basically farm out normal ones. Yeah, that should work. All right, let's go claim our reward anyway, because we worked hard for this. So let's go down to the Tinkerer Man. How you doing, my dude? So let's combine these two. We got the Blizzard in a balloon, and it's fleeting. And then what I'll do is I'll take the Dune Rider boots and I'll put them in social, because the Dune Rider boots are good, but only when we're on sand. And I don't think we'll be using them in a strategic sense for a little while. And now we have rocket boots, we have this jump, and we have the cloud in a bottle. That is, yeah, that's perfect. All right, so with that, we actually have enough gel. That was good, fairly decent. Those big umbrella boys, they got a lot of gel inside of them. They be packing. All right, okay. So golden bars, we'll make those. Good amount as well. Good amount. Left a little bit of ore for some spelunkers. Yeah, I feel like I've got a lot more confidence about this fight than the one before. Like, we've learned a lesson. We know the tricks of the trade. We know it's going to go sicko mode at the end. I'm gonna mention this real quick. The whole Travis Scott McDonald's meme is just too good. It's just too good. The fact that ordering a Travis Scott meal with sicko sauce is a thing, just bliss. 2020 is a mad year, but it goes sicko mode right at the end, and we got to be careful about that. Can I say one thing as well? So, I don't know how down with the kids I am, right? The slang that pops up all the time, and I say it, and I'm just like, should I be saying that one? That don't feel right. And one that I see pop up a lot is cap, and I'm pretty certain that I've not Googled this. This sounds very lame, but I'm pretty sure like no cap means like I'm not kidding, or like I'm not lying. I think it's that, right? there's a story with this. Code 1 there, sick. I get every time I play Overwatch, somebody will go, "Oh my god, are you Chippy Gaming?" And I'm like, yeah, for sure. And somebody put, "Are you Chippy Gaming?" This was like a few weeks ago. And I put, "Yeah," and he went, "No cap." And I went, "No cap?" Like, question mark, what's that mean? And he was like, "Don't matter." And now that I know what it is, I'm like, oh no. He just thought it's not worth explaining. Too funny. Too funny. Is that actually what it means? I don't know. All I know is the lingo be changing, right, every day. Okay, alright. Buff up. Begin. Is he going to do the same thing where it spawns on this side? Yeah, it has. Alright. That image right there, I wish I could encapsulate that in a thumbnail. I wouldn't know. I'm trying to think of how to make that in a thumbnail, because I want to show the big king slime, but I don't think right. It's very boring, but I think I can explain it while I'm doing it. But basically, I want the sprite for this, but I'm fairly certain the game's sprite. Oh no, wait, no, you could make this, right? Never mind. I want a version without the ninja in, so I can make the slime big and add the ninja in, so it can show that we're fighting it for the first time in the thumbnail, as in, like, you know, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I think I can do it. Anyway, you'll see. You'll see if you see the thumbnail. Basically, always thinking about thumbnails. I really am. Making the thumbnail is sometimes often very boring, but sometimes, like, I love it. Sometimes making the thumbnail is just like, it's just good. It's a real laugh. You know what I mean? I guess, no, actually, why do they call it boring? I don't think it is actually ever boring. I think it's like a really good creative expression, and it's like our way of putting a stamp on something that's, for our own fault, very generic. You know, I've made a lot of Terraria videos at the end of the day, so I've got to innovate against myself. That's wild. Do you see how the ninja's inside moving about? Is that a 1.4 thing? Because I'm fairly certain that it used to look like that. Like, it would always be stationary. But did the king slime ever get that small normally anyway? I don't know. There we go. There we go. That was good fun. That was just a banging episode. Big smile on my face for that one. Let's go put the relic down because the relic is king. I love these relics, and I swear to you, it's the reason why Master Mode should exist. Everyone's like, oh, it'd be great if, oh, it'd be really good if you know, it had all this other AI and stuff. Nah, just keep adding relics. I think the relics are cool enough. Bam. Okay. Open it up. It is a bunch of stuff to sell. Yeah, I don't care about any of it. Let's see how much money we get for selling it, though. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. All right, we're up to 12 gold. That was decent. All around, great episode. Lots of good stuff done. So, I have a question for you lot, which you can answer if you want to steer the series. If you don't really care, don't worry, you don't have to leave a comment. But, here's what I'm thinking. This is my plan. I am gonna probably get the horseshoe, and I'm gonna fight Skeletron next, right? I'll tell you why. Because I don't feel like I need extra loot to do it. But I feel like I need extra loot to do the Queen Bee. So that's the plan. Skeletron next. Get the dungeon loot. Go do Eater of Worlds. Go do Queen Bee. And then we'll think about the Wall of Flesh, right? Obviously, that's not going to be in one episode. But it is what it is. But if you would like me to do Eater of Worlds next. And then get Hell loot. Because we'll have the Nightmare Pickaxe. And then do Skeletron. I'm all ears for it. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I think Skeletron would be a good one next, but we'll have to see. Right, so that's going to do it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big fat thumbs up if it was a good one. If you are new around here, maybe consider clicking the subscribe button. That way my Terraria antics will end up on your homepage, which is a very good spot for them. And then other than that, thank you to our channel members that are scrolling by on screen right now. Hey, thanks for being a channel member. If you do want to learn how to get your name there, it's a monthly thing. It's kind of like Netflix, but less cool. So there's a link in the description for that. Right, see you all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow. I've got nothing else planned now, so I think it is back to normal for a while. Okay, see you all tomorrow. Peace.